What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. Today we have a big update about the case for Jonathan Majors. We have two massive updates today, and one is that the trial is indeed going to be moving forward. They have officially decided to go to trial, and the trial date is set to begin on November 29th. Now, the last time that they went to court, Jonathan Majors and his team were still pushing to dismiss the case. Jonathan Majors and his legal team, led by lawyer Priya Chaudhry, presented a lot of evidence to the judge to have the case dismissed, claiming that Jonathan Majors was not an assaulter but was actually the victim in this and was assaulted by Grace Jabbari, his at the time girlfriend, his now ex-girlfriend. However, today the judge officially decided to not dismiss the case and go to trial. So that is the first major development for the case of Jonathan Majors. He is now officially going to trial. Like I said, that is set to begin on November 29th, so a little bit over a month from now. The next major development for the case is kind of a part of the first part that we just mentioned, but when they were in court today, according to Variety, during the hearing, Jonathan Majors' defense attorneys filed a motion to request that contested evidence remain under seal and barred from public view due to the high-profile nature of the case and allegations against Jonathan Majors. Basically, what this means is that the contested evidence that the DA would have against Jonathan Majors and his case would be private and simply restricted to the courtroom, so they could not post any of that evidence online, out in public, so the public could not see. Basically, Jonathan Majors and his team are trying to essentially protect his image because it's already been tarnished a great deal. If you're not aware, he's already been dropped from his management company, his PR company, he's lost out in actor roles, he's lost commercials, and as far as we know right now, Marvel Studios are really the only people who were currently working with him when this happened, who decided to not really do anything until a judge decides if he is innocent or guilty, which kudos to them because that is how it should be, innocent until proven guilty. And if he is innocent, there's no reason his career should suffer because somebody made false allegations and claims against him. So them filing for a motion to request contested evidence remain under seal and barred from public view is just them attempting to further protect Jonathan Majors' image. Now, if you're joining us today and you're not 100% sure what happened, basically, to sum it up real quick, the Marvel actor was arrested in Manhattan on March 25th and charged with assault and aggravated harassment after an alleged domestic dispute with his girlfriend at the time, Grace Jabbari. Jonathan Majors has pleaded not guilty to the 4 charges that were leveled against him, and if he is convicted of misdemeanor charges of harassment and assault, he will face up to 1 year in jail. So it's really, really big. Now, since this has happened, Jonathan Majors and his legal team have provided a lot of evidence suggesting that Jonathan Majors is innocent. However, yesterday and today, the opposing party against Jonathan Majors, the DA, have stated that some of the videos and the footage that they have provided aren't exactly what they seem. However, they haven't really provided any proof that they are not what they seem. There was a new 115-page filing presented to the court that Variety has obtained, in which they state that prosecutors say they are attempting to get a copy of a London Metropolitan Police report from September of 2022. Variety states, while it is unclear what the report contains, the filing references medical care obtained by Jabbari at the time. Jabbari is his ex-girlfriend, and Jabbari is a citizen of the UK. And at that time, during that period, Jonathan Majors was in London filming season 2 of Loki season 2. So they're not exactly sure what has happened at this time. However, they are trying to get the full reports to see if Jonathan Majors was connected to this incident where Grace Jabbari, his girlfriend at the time, got hurt in London when he was there. This could simply be coincidental, or perhaps there was some event that went down. That is why they are trying to obtain the reports to figure out exactly what happened. This document, however, also offers new details on the events that led to Jonathan Majors' arrest, and Variety has shed some light on those details. Variety states, on March 25th, he and Jabbari were taking a private car service from a Brooklyn party to their Chelsea apartment, according to the filing. Jabbari, who worked as a movement coach alongside Majors on Disney's Marvel tentpole Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, saw a text message on Majors' phone that read, "Wish I was kissing you right now." She allegedly took the phone out of his hands to see who sent the message. Majors then began grabbing the right side of Miss Jabbari's body and prying Miss Jabbari's right middle finger off the phone, causing bruising, swelling, and substantial pain. The filing continues that Majors then grabbed Miss Jabbari's arm and right hand and proceeded to twist Miss Jabbari's forearm, causing substantial pain to her finger and arm. The defendant then struck Miss Jabbari's right ear, causing a laceration to the back of her ear and substantial pain. After he retrieved his phone, Majors exited the vehicle and Jabbari attempted to follow the actor. That's when the defendant grabbed her, picked her up, and threw her back inside and sustained substantial pain, including a fractured finger, bruising about her body, a laceration behind her right ear, and a bump on her head, according to the filing. Now, this report actually goes against what Jonathan Majors' team has claimed that they have video evidence of. They claim that there were bystanders out there when Jonathan Majors got out of the car who can testify that Jonathan Majors did not harm her but was in fact simply trying to get away from her because she was hitting him. They also have claimed that there is CCTV footage that shows this. However, that footage has not been released to the public. However, there has been footage released to the public of Grace Jabbari immediately after this so-called assault incident took place, partying at a club. And in this footage, it doesn't seem like any part of her is hurt whatsoever. The hand that supposedly had a broken finger is being used to hold wine glasses and drink glasses all night. She doesn't seem to have any bruises on her at the time. Her ear does not appear to be lacerated. And according to Jonathan Majors' team, after that, she eventually would go back to his apartment, in which he would arrive the next morning and found her passed out, drunk, half naked in his closet. And according to them, someone from the apartment building was there and witnessed this as well because his door was locked and he needed help opening it. However, right now the opposing side of Jonathan Majors, the DA's office, is saying that the surveillance video referred to by the defense actually shows Miss Jabbari visibly upset, crying, and seeking help from strangers to get an Uber cab home. Now, I'm not sure which party is innocent or guilty in this matter, but I've seen the footage, it's public, and it didn't seem like she was visibly crying or upset or seeking help. So at this point in time, it is kind of just a he said, she said, or point of view for this video surveillance footage that they have obtained. So the judge has chosen not to dismiss the case. They are going to court, and ultimately it will be up to the judge to look at all of the evidence that is presented and determine whether Jonathan Majors is indeed innocent or guilty. Jonathan Majors' lawyer, Priya Chaudhary, has said that this is a witch hunt against him. And if Jonathan Majors really is innocent, then this is definitely a witch hunt against him. However, of course, we do not know at the time. If he's innocent, then he should keep his spot as Kang the Conqueror with Marvel Studios. However, if he is proven guilty and goes to jail for up to 1 year, Marvel Studios is definitely going to recast Jonathan Majors. And Marvel Studios has basically confirmed this. Executives from Loki Season 2 and Marvel in general have stated that they didn't make a decision because they are waiting to find out what the truth is, essentially. So if he's proven guilty, essentially that's when they make their decision officially to recast him. But the trial starts next month, November 29th. If we hear anything in the meantime, of course, we'll be sure to do an update video. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter as well. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.